This is Trevor Sports, and now, slightly delayed than planned, it's another journey through the sporting multiverse with Six Nations Grandstand. Good afternoon. The Six Nations is in its penultimate round of the competition here today. We have three teams capable of winning the championship. Two of which are going to play each other, and that's who we're going to go to first. But there's always the big one, England hosting Ireland at Twickenham later on today. But let's go ahead and just before we go give a rundown with all the games today, it's just time for us to review what's gone on at the moment. As Scotland yesterday travelled to Rome to play Italy. Scotland got the win in Italy and the bonus point, and did it with some style, to be fair, especially when Darcy Graham was played through early after a lovely little offload from Van der Meyde. An early try settled all the Scottish nerves, and they continued to play some expansive, beautiful rugby. Hamish Watson's pass, Craig Radcliffe laying in Chris Harris for the easiest run the centre will have to score a try in Six Nations history. As the game continues, so did Scotland's confidence, and they continued to play some great pass, especially when Hastings was put through. Lovely little offload to Stuart Hogg, offloaded it beautifully to Van der Meyde, who also went over. The advantage here of showing the offload and just how well it can work. Good overlapping play allowed Scotland to get their third try. And there was even a chance for a cheeky drop goal. Finn Russell was immaculate with the boot all afternoon, kicked every conversion, didn't have many penalties, just decided to go ahead and score when was required. And Ali Price was over for the fourth try in the bonus point for Scotland. A metre from the line, held up, absolutely on the flank, nobody there, thank you very much, I'm sure. In the second half, Scotland continued to put on their great work, and it was Stuart Hogg that continued the excellent work. A beautiful dummy here allowed him to run the length of the pitch as the Italians were down to 14 men and go over for Scotland's fifth try. Italy, though, well to get something in, and when Fore paid him Ione, suddenly he couldn't believe his luck. It's as if it was the parting of the Red Sea. Scottish defenders completely fell apart, and Italy had something to savour, a try at last. But that seemed to annoy Scotland, who went ahead and found the way to get number 6. And it was great work again when Fagerson played in Chris Harris. He had an option over the way to Stuart Hogg, waited and released at the perfect moment. Stuart Hogg able to go over and score. A resounding victory for Scotland. They are winners, 45-7 away from home. And at long last get themselves some well-deserved points at the Six Nations. Big win that was for Scotland. That really sets them up in the tournament, and it's a good results to see Scotland getting a mark. Right, let's head over to the Principality Stadium today in Wales for the big one. France here have been the most majestic of sides that we have seen in World Rugby and have played some outstanding stuff at the moment. As for Wales, well, they're the defending champions, but have yet to really play good quality rugby at the moment. The two sides meeting here today will hope that this is the big occasion in which they can go and sort things out. A reminder of the situation: if France win here, that'll pretty put them on odds on for the championship and for the Grand Slam. For Wales, after the draw last week against England, well, they know here today that all they need to do is to win, and they're back in the championship. If England can win later on against Ireland, all three sides are back in the competition. But effectively, France can knock Wales out of the Six Nations with a result. The commentator for this one is Trevor McLaren. France today remain unchanged from their previous game as this beautiful French side look to try and go for the Grand Slam. Standing in the way is a Welsh side that were lucky to hang on to a draw at Twickenham at England. Marcus Smith's radar just enabled them to stay in the tournament. But a victory today for the Welsh will know they're right in contention for the championship. French ball again. This is Now Tamak, that's his Fikau into space. Good hit being made. Thomas is across. Damien Pedot. Dan Bigger now, kicks it away. It's just kept in by Dulin. Wing back, lays it off. Pedot is also down. Still French have it. Still in their own half, so they've got possession but need to get some territory, and we are right on halfway. This is Natamak. Oh, it's a big hit. It's gone forward, so Wales have got the advantage. Thomas Williams lays out. Faletau now comes in. Adam Beard, he's also brought down. Bit of momentum for Wales. Can they use it to get over? It's broken back. Faletau again. He is hit. Willemisi is across.
There it is, yeah.
Thomas Williams lays it off to Alan Wynne-Jones and Jonathan Davis and Luis Rees-Zammit for the line. As tense a half as rugby as you'll see, but there is at long last a score. Luis Rees-Zammit goes over for Wales. Well, but Wales kept the momentum going, kept working through the phases, and eventually found enough to make a chance. And that's that little Welsh whistle on the wing, Luis Rees-Zammit, that goes over. France are behind what will be the last action of the first half. Dan Bigger stepping up. Get ready to kick. And if he can make this, it'll be 7-0, and psychologically Wales will be very pleased to be ahead. 2 penalties missed already in this half of a game in which the kicking has been all over the place. French with a missed penalty also. This to guarantee a 7-0 score at the break. Right between the posts, he's got it right this time. The Principality Stadium is alive. Wales have the breakthrough with the last action of the first half. And they lead France 7-0. More Welsh pressure. Had it. Thomas Williams breaks it out. Dan Bigger, nice little pass across. Josh Davidi, cleverly done. Josh Adams is over here on the far side. Luru brings him down. Vaticapwa is across. Possession is still with Wales, and the momentum is still with Wales. With Ken Owens trying to go through, going through. Ken Owens for Wales. The big hooker would just have the momentum to get over the line. There was French defenders arriving. They were too late. The noise here right now inside the Principality is deafening. You really, really feel that Wales are onto something truly special now. And Dan Bigger will step up. He's got 1 from 1 in his conversions. Kicks this. Suddenly this changes the contest, because then France will need 2 converted scores just to go level. It's tense. It's Dan Bigger setting up. And if he gets this, then the French dreams of a Grand Slam really are on the line, and Wales are back in the championship. It's a perfect kick. There's loads of height on it. It's dead straight through the middle. It's Wales 14, France 0. We've got 20 minutes left. It's a poor kick out, and doesn't matter because France have been able to break it away, and that's already a foul here. I suspect a dangerous tackle. You can see there is a dangerous tackle. What's going to happen here? Tamak's going to go kick the penalty. So kicking today has certainly not been the strong point. One wonders whether he can find his kicking range. If he can do so, taking over from Dulin, who's missed 2, then they can go ahead and France can get back on the score. From that position then, can they get themselves back into this test match? Should be kickable for Ntamak's ability. Oh, it's wide. Would you believe that? 22 dropout for Wales. The penalty goes wide. It has been an extraordinary game with some really poor kicking which has taken place. Now France has come forward again. Adam Dubois. Scrum half is down. Bailey is down. And I suspect the referee has said line out, so there's Alan Wynne-Jones standing set, getting ready. Second rower. Such a key moment of the game. Adam Beard wins it. Thomas Williams. Now it is out to Dan Biggar, who kicks it. Aimlessly kicks it to Doolan, who can run. He really can run, Doolan. He's got support out wide. Thomas is that support. He's round all the way through, and France are going to score a brilliant try. And when Thomas here picked it up, you could see the desperate dives from the Welsh players. They realised they were caught out, overloaded here on the far side, on the near side, completely undone. What a try that was. That really was outstanding work. And that just makes things a little more tense. Just makes it a little more worrying. Doolan now with a conversion. This was right in the corner, so this is going to be a difficult conversion to make. The man gets this. And France are halfway to their goal of getting level. Wales know that they were just caught by an excellent try, but they weren't set correctly. Too many men over on the near side. Doolan with that trusted left foot. And it's going to creep in. It's just inside the post. It's enough. It's 14-7 this game. More Welsh pressure. Dan Biggar, Josh Navidi, Fallow Towels down, Navidi on the overlap, George North coming involved, and they're set up right under the posts, and Dan Biggar decides to go for the posts, and he gets this one. 10 points is the advantage now.
There it is, yeah.
France come just 10 minutes to go. Wales looking like they're already hanging on in this contest. Willemisi, it's gone loose. And Wayne Barnes is our referee. He's going to have a word with Liam Williams at fullback. There we go. Sinbin is off. Wales are down for the last 10 minutes of the game here. They're going to be down to 14 men. And it is going to take a monumental defensive effort for Wales to hang on. If they can hang on. A resurgent French side busting through. Anton Dupont busting through straight away from the tip-off. And you can see Welsh players standing in disbelief. They cannot believe they've allowed that to happen. It's a dream scenario for France that are within 3 points now of Wales. If the conversion's kicked, and from this distance you'd expect it to be kicked. The inquest will happen on the Welsh half. Ntamak is coming through to kick the conversion. And 3 points would be the difference. And we really would be set up for a tense finale of this contest. What a Six Nations tournament we've had, and another belting test match is unfolding for you. Live and exclusive. Tamak here with the opportunity. As conversions go, this is as simple as you like. And it is there. And now it's Wales 17, France 14. It'll go down as one of the great Six Nations test matches. Wales have clung on and won. France's dream of the Grand Slam, this great French side's Grand Slam dreams are over. Beaten by Wales, and Cardiff has come alive for Wales this afternoon. The Welsh heroes will remember this, because suddenly this puts them in a shout to the championship. And all they got to do is hope that England or France can do them a favour. As for Wales, a big win over Italy could give them the championship. Full time in an incredible test match. Wales 17, France 14. What an amazing result for Wales. A great win that was. Just 3 points in it. So France, of course, will get a bonus point for only losing by less than 7 points. But for Wales, what a magnificent that win was. It's really close. But yeah, it really sets up the rest of the tournament, doesn't it? But speaking of the rest of the tournament, one more game to go. It is England and Ireland at Twickenham. It's always a special occasion when Twickenham gets the visit of the Irish. The supporters all been standing today. For England, their mission is simple. A win today, a comprehensive win today, would be great for them. That would put them right back in contention into the championship after the heartbreak of Marcus Smith's last-minute drop goal, just going agonisingly wide of the post. Your commentator for this one is Trevor Starmer-Smith.
Well, you join us with the anthems just being sung for these highlights here. And Ireland keeping the same team as in the last game. All the big names there. One familiar name missing from the England lineup, as you'll see in a minute. Ellis Genge, one of the backs, is not in the 11. But Slade is, and Anthony Watson certainly is as well. And Ben Youngs too. England unbeaten so far in the Six Nations. 2 wins and a draw. And here's Owen Farrell. Good break for here from the England man. And there's a chance now for Slade for the first try. Farrell making the break. Came from the scrum. And Slade in for the first try. Cool, calm and simple as you like. So Slade breaks the deadlock with just 3 minutes on the clock. England 5, Ireland 0 in this Guinness Six Nations clash. And Slade with a very easy try. You don't get too many gimmies at international level. He certainly was there. And Smith now to add the extras. What can he produce here in front of the posts? Just to give England a perfect start here at Twickenham. And it is a perfect start for England, 7-0, with 3.5 minutes of the first half played. Good start for England. Well, now Andy Farrell. Andy Farrell's men, of course, his son playing on the opposite side. Of course, that's the extra family connection always has to those things. Knock on, says the referee, even though there was a late hit by one of the Irishmen. So Ireland will get the scrum, just shy of the 22. I think it might be just inside the 22 actually.
Engage.
The pack weights England the heavier pack. It's an Irish scrum just inside the 22. And they'll try and drive to the line if they can. Murray picks it up. Here's Johnny Sexton, Robbie Henshaw, and Farrell now. He's got players in support. But Ireland wait and recycle. Ryan going forward, but again the Irish players recycling well. Sexton, here's Flyer. Back inside, and it's Robbie Henshaw who's going to score the try for Ireland. And it's 7-5 now. Brilliant try from Robbie Henshaw. Almost underneath the post. It should be a simple kick though. Nevertheless, but for Johnny Sexton, but poor English defence really, and that knock-on could prove costly. Johnny Sexton then to take the conversion attempt here for Ireland. This to bring it level again, this time at 7 points each. Should be a straightforward kick. Just to the left of the post, but it still looks, from our angle anyway, from where we're seeing it on our monitors, a very straightforward kick. But believe me, Johnny Sexton, even with easy kicks like this, one must have a sympathy for him, must have the butterflies somewhat. Sexton then, oh, it just curled inside at the last second. Anyway, 7-all with 6 minutes, nearly 7 minutes of the first half played. 18 minutes gone. Here coming England again. Is Sinclair. Played by Kyle Sinclair, just sets it up nicely. Well recycled. Slade. Anthony Watson. One player to beat. He's beaten him. And in he goes for the try. Brilliant dummy from Anthony Watson. A brilliant English try. Away from the final player, Irish defender. And from the moment he shook him off, it was always going to be a TOY from that moment on. So England lead again. And there was never a doubt about it. And Smith to add the 2 extra. And over it goes. That's a good conversion attempt. So with 19 minutes on the clock, it's England 14, Ireland 7. Conan with a very good kick, and that might go into touch. Just a little shy of the 22. And Daly gets it forward, but he's lost it, and the Tommy has had to make a good tackle there. And they're giving Ireland cheap possession once more. There's an advantage because there was an England player offside, and the referee's going to have to stop it at this point. So there's the offside confirmed, and Ireland get the penalty now. Will they tap it, punt it, or goal? A goal. What just Johnny Sexton decide to do here? Yep, I'm going to have a go at goal, he says. So Johnny Sexton then with the penalty. Big moment in the game. That's Ireland back within 4 points if they can get this kick over. 14-7 as it stands at the moment. This would be 14-10 if they were to get another 3 points here to add to the 7 they've already got. Brings it back to a 4-point game. And Andy Farrell will have an easier team talk ahead, I'm sure. If they can stay in there, hang in there. That's a good kick from Sexton. And over it goes. So a good penalty there. 23 gone. And England now lead by 14 points to 10. Henshaw inside the last 7 minutes of the first half. Still Robbie Henshaw.
It's away.
Murray, Sexton, Farrell. Earls, good running from Keith Earls. He's over halfway. What a good knock, what a good tackle that is. Ireland should be able to recycle it though, and they do with Henderson. Has to go back inside. Again, another phase of Irish pressure. And here's Ryan looking to go in the clear corner. Again, good English defence. It's a good game of Kennemal's Rugby. Here's Sexton. Oh, he's going to put England under a lot of pressure. Will there be a try here? I think an England player got there first. Bender Palmer, I think, got the ball down, got the downward pressure, and England survived. It's a 22-metre drop up, but I think Sexton was trying for the drop goal.
It's away.
We're inside the final last knock-ins of the first half. 14-10 the score. England should have possession, and they do. Smith kicks towards the 22. Keenan should get there, and he does. Ireland now have the play. England win it.
It's away.
And here's Benapola. Oh! And the referees had to stop it. There was a dangerous tackle, a dangerous hit. So a penalty for England, and this will be the last kick of the first half. Smith having a look at goal. After discussions with his skipper, Owen Farrell. So Smith to add another 3, which would take the score to 17 points. Been a very interesting first half, and we hope, well, let's hope for more of the same in the second half for sure. England doing their bit to really keep the pressure on France, which they have to play in their final match, of course. So Smith then with the final say, possibly of the first half, and there he is, he does have the final say. So there goes the whistle for half-time. That's the scoreline at the moment. Couple of nice English tries and some good scoring as well from Ireland. But it's England who have a 7-point gap here as we take the break here. With the half-time score, England 17, Ireland 10. 11 minutes gone in the second half, and it's Ireland's ball now with Sexton. Stop there, here's Owen Farrell. Getting on recycle with Ben Youngs. Itoe, and now Johnny May. May might go all the way. He's only got one Irishman to beat. He's beaten Johnny May in the corner. Wonderful, wonderful English try. And Johnny May broke Linford Christie style over on that far side, far touchline, and in he went for a remarkable try. And that's the English at their very, very best when they play good rugby like that. And now Owen Farrell has taken the kicking over now from Smith. Can he add the 2 extra against his father? A lot of talk in the media this morning about Owen Senior against Farrell Senior and Farrell Junior, I should say. Andy against Owen. Can he put Eddie Jones's men 24-10 ahead? And Ireland would be, if this goes over, Ireland would be needing more than snookers, I would fancy. And Farrell at the 2 extra. No, just misses to the left. Remains 22 points to 10.
It's a wide.
Advantage to England. Here's Johnny May again. Over halfway. Back inside to Daly. Daly should get to the line. Daly will score. Another brilliant, sensational English try. And Daly in there for another good score there for England. 27-10 now is the score. And England keeping the pressure on the French, knowing that it might come down to the final match week of the scene of the Six Nations. But England are keeping up the pressure. So Smith now takes back responsibility for Owen Farrell. He's not let anybody down in an England shirt thus far. Let's come to the kicking. His kicking has actually been very impeccable today. One has got to confess. So Smith to add the extras. Big moment in this Six Nations, and of course every point is going to be crucial. Of course bonus points now coming to the equation at this stage of proceedings. And that's another crucial kick again from Smith. Over it goes. England stretch their lead to 29 points to 10. Coming up to an hour played. 20 minutes to go. Smith inside to Underhill. Curry.
Hands off.
Well recycled by England, just short of halfway. Underhill, good tackle there. Massive hit there. In fact, it was a high tackle. Right by the neck. And surely they can't kick it goal, are they? Or they're going to have a kick it goal. Well, Owen Farrell taking the kicking duties back. He fancies this one, that's for sure. He's not been good on the penalties this year, 50% ratio. Has to improve that a little bit now. It's quite a way. But if anyone can do it, Owen Farrell can certainly do it. This will take England into the 30s if he can And is this? It's right. It's way before halfway. It's a long way out. 54 metres, whopping distance from goal. Can he make it? He's going to have a go anyway. It's high enough. Has he got the legs? It has, I think. Yes, it just had got the legs. It's a brilliant penalty. So England have won 6 scrums. Ireland have won 2. Just getting our breath back from that beautiful penalty scored by Owen Farrell. England have the scrum down. England surely are going to get a big win here this afternoon. Yeah, right on the 22. Last 10 minutes now. They're going to drive for the line, I think. Youngs is right at the base of the scrum. But it's Van der Poel, and that's going to be the easiest try he'll ever score. And England now move to 37. And it's a Surrey-looking Ireland at the moment. Andy Farrell being absolutely tormented by Eddie Jones' rampant England side. A swing chariot swings around this beautiful Twickenham crowd. So the extras then for England. It's been a tremendous performance for England in all facets of the game. And Smith, who's shared kicking duty today with Owen Farrell, can add more agony to Owen's son, Andy Farrell. If he makes this one, this will take the score now to 39. And a 29 point gap will have allowed between the two sides. And it's a big margin of victory if it is to be that way. And just to the left of the post, but this looks quite simple enough. Oh, he's cut it again. That's remarkably good kicking, and again, brilliant play. 39-10 now, 8 minutes to go. 4 minutes left. Ireland now playing for pride. Here's Ryan. Sexton to Wales. This is going to be a try, surely. No, just held up. Oh, has he got it over? No, it's just a metre short. They should score though. Sexton, and a chance here. No, the whistle's gone, and it's going to be an Irish penalty. Dangerous challenge, dangerous tackle, and a card has been shown. A red one. It's a red card. Well, it's all happened here. Van der Poel, who just scored a try a few minutes ago, has been sent off. So that really, on what's been a really good day for English rugby, is a real black spot and a blot on the copybook. But I'm going to have a chance to score a consolation try here. Deep inside the English 22. They'll try and drive for the line if they can. The scrum almost collapsed. Here's Murray, takes the tap penalty. Murray going for the line. Good tackle there. So 15 against 14, but it should be enough now. Earls is going to score. So a good... Well, at least Ireland have found a little bit of courage left in the tank. Earls goes in for the try. And Ireland have some consolation to come out of this anyway. Earls with a nice little score. And England, really mad couple of minutes. The game already won, but Eddie Jones will be seething inside. First the red card to Van der Poel. Now a try conceded. Johnny Sexton to add the extras here. It's been even though the game's been a bit of an up and shut case, it's been an amazing sort of last 2 or 3 minutes. There will be debate. There will be a talking point whether Van der Poel should have been sent off or not. That'll be debated long into the night by Eddie Jones and co. But the referee had no doubts. Anyway, here's Sexton to add the 2 extra, and he does so with the consummate of ease. 39-17 now. Final whistle has been sounded. England have won the game, but I tell you what, they've been really much the better side, even though they had Van der Poel sent off. Ireland disappointed. They gave it their best shot, but England were just too good. The damage was done really with 10 minutes to go by the end of the 70th minute. But really, England really lost discipline, and they can't afford to do that when they play the French next weekend. But a good win nonetheless, despite the red card for Vanapola. England have won very well. England 39, Ireland 17.
Well, how about that? A brilliant win by England, and that really sets up England in the championship for the big showdown with France next weekend. Let's check in with all the headlines. The Six Nations table stands with England and France, 4 games played, 16 points apiece. What an amazing moment. Those two will be playing one another next weekend. Very much winner takes all in that game. But don't discount Wales, who sit just behind. Wales know a big bonus point win, if that is the case. If England and France can restrict themselves in the match, then very much Wales could take the championship. England and France, of course, they play second. Wales and Italy will play last in the evening, and Scotland and Ireland will be meeting earlier on. And speaking of our coverage, well, we are live for both of the big games. We'll bring you highlights of Ireland versus Scotland on Super Saturday. Then, of course, we do have some excellent rugby to bring you. From Twickenham, we will be live for England versus France, the showdown. Whoever wins that will have to hope that Wales don't quite get over the line. Wales versus Italy will also be live for that. From England and France's standpoint, they'll need a bonus point win, most likely, to be able to take the championship. And to find out who wins, you've got to stay with us. Well, what an afternoon of sports we have brought for you on Grandstand. The Six Nations has moved forward to its final round. Super Saturday awaits. 3 teams could potentially win the championship. And there's only one place to find out who wins it. It's right here on Trevor Sports. Thank you all very much for watching. Wish you all the very best. Bye-bye.
Corbin then, what a belt he's given it! That is amazing!